Okay, trying again. This is my third attempt. Of course, you're only seeing it once, but I rambled on and on so bad the last one I had to start again. Okay, a quick overview. This is my Poetry Friday from last week for the 7th of December. The 7th of December is special for us because my twins were born that day, so I was kind of occupied. Last week's word was moss. And if any of you were reading my blog from the beginning or from several years ago, I used to call it Mind Moss. So I have this little connection with the word moss. That's not what I was thinking of, though, when I thought of the word. Last week we had just watched Brave, like I talked about in my post, and I was really enthralled with the visuals in the film. Of course, it's an animation, but they went to Scotland to see what it looked like in order to have a more realistic, animation of it, and they put lots of mosses in, and the green is just gorgeous. It makes me want to go to Scotland. My poem, however, is more about childhood. It's about the value that children put on items that we no longer find valuable, but that they find extreme value in. And in a way, I think we've lost something when we've lost that, because we carry too much care and heaviness in life, and yet a child can find a penny in the street and it's like the biggest thing ever, and it's so fun and so much joy. And not that we should be jumping around in the street like a lunatic when we find a penny, but that if we could, I mean, it's cliche, I know, but if we could find joy in just the littlest things, it could help offset all that care we carry around. Okay, so not that this poem is joyful, as usual. Okay, I'll just go ahead and start. This poem is called First Loss. Dropped amongst the dampened mosses, forsaken to the autumn frost, a treasure mourned its leap from pocket and sought through panicked tears. A story of the wizened in the summers of that briefest time, to lament a tree with limbs which beckoned to be climbed. His first lesson of death and loss, those harsh unbiased teachers, to dispense how grief will wax and linger even in the grayest years. So, I had this image of a young boy. I have brothers growing up, so it's a pretty clear image of a young boy who always carries things around in his pocket, but they're precious to them. They're very precious things, and I had this vision of a little boy climbing a tree and something falling from his pocket and him not being able to find it after that and being devastated, and the way that things like that stay with us for many years, like sometimes even into adulthood. We think, oh yeah, that thing that I lost, it was so precious to me. So anyways, that's the poem for this week. Thank you.